What's going on, guys? Today I bought 270 worms to start my own worm farm here at the house, to feed my chickens and to get worm casting for my garden. What we need is a drill with a drill bit. We need 3 5-gallon buckets with a lid, some cardboard, some white paper, and your worms. There's 30 worms per cup. I got 9 cups, which is 270 worms. All right, let me show you how I'm gonna do this farm. So for your first bucket, which would be the bottom bucket, you don't want to do nothing to it. You just want to keep it how it is. Now for the second bucket, what we want to do is drill some holes at the bottom. I'm gonna do anywhere between 15 or 20 holes. This should be good enough. The reason for this is because we're gonna put this bucket on top of this bucket right here. That way any moisture, any liquid drains to the bottom of the bucket. Then what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do our bedding. For the bedding, I'm gonna use cardboard, some white construction paper, which I'm gonna cut into pieces, and then I'm also gonna use some pine shavings. Now what we're gonna do is, after we have everything set up here, we want to wet the wet the cardboard. Make sure it's moist, not soak, but moist. And then we're gonna add the worms on top. Now this is how the bottom looks. We're gonna add some pine shavings right now, and then we're gonna wet it a little bit more. Now this is how we have the bottom bed looking. Now what we want to do is add all the worms. So you guys can see they're alive. this is how it's looking. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna repeat the same process. Adding some cardboard, some paper, and some pine shavings. But before we do that, we're gonna go and add some coffee ground and some kitchen scrap, just a little bit, just so they can have enough food to start everything. And we're gonna grab it here from this compost bin that I have. This is how we have the bucket looking at the moment. Now let's add some cardboard and some construction paper to cover them up. Go ahead, water it a little bit. Now this is the final setup. Now we'll leave it like this for a couple of weeks. Now the next thing we want to do is drill some hole on the lid because we need good ventilation. So this should be pretty good. We'll just now put the lid on it. And we're gonna put that bucket inside of this bucket that has no hole. And we will store this in a place where it don't get too much sun. Now for the third bucket, what you want to do is you want to do the same thing. You want to drill some holes, and then once this second bucket is already done, everything turn into worm casting. We'll take this bucket out, do the same step that we did, do cardboard, paper, and pine shaving, put it here, and then we'll put this one on top and keep the process going. And that's how I built this cheap, simple farm